Have you ever felt that chilling sting of betrayal? That moment when someone you trusted, a friend, a partner, a colleague, pulls the rug out from under you? It's a unique pain, isn't it? But what if I told you that betrayal leaves clues, breadcrumbs that you could spot before the damage is done, that you can learn to see the signs and protect yourself? In this video, we're diving deep into the psychology of betrayal, why it happens, how to recognize the warning signs, and what you can do to shield yourself. Want to unlock the secrets to spotting betrayal before it's too late? Then hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you don't miss when we drop the video. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. We're getting started. Betrayal, when trust goes bust. Ever been blindsided by betrayal? It's like a punch in the gut, right? A friend who suddenly ghosts you, a partner who walks out without a word, a coworker who stabs you in the back when you least expect it. Betrayal never comes from your enemies, the folks you already know are on the other side. Nope. It always comes from the people you trusted the most, the ones you thought had your back. And the worst part? You never even saw it coming. It's a real mind trip. But what if I told you the warning signs were always there? That you could have seen it coming if you knew what to look for? One of the big shot psychologists said that betrayal isn't just some random thing, it's a pattern. It's a script that plays out in human relationships all the time. And once you figure out that script and once you spot the signs, you won't get sucker punched again. Why do people betray each other? What makes them do it? And more importantly, how do you spot it early before it's too late and you're left picking up the pieces? Betrayal isn't some one-time thing, it's a long game, a process. It starts way before the actual act of betrayal, building up slowly in thoughts, feelings, and action. It's like a crack in a window. At first it's barely noticeable, but over time it grows and grows until it shatters the whole thing. Imagine building a killer sandcastle, putting all your effort and love into it, and then some wave just washes it away in a sec. That's how betrayal can wreck your relationships, leaving you with nothing but mess. Carl Jung, that smart dude, said betrayal often comes out of the shadows, from the hidden parts of our personality. Fears, grudges, insecurities, all the stuff people keep buried deep inside. Eventually it finds a way out, and that way is often pretty destructive, like a dam breaking and everything bursts out with a major force. It's that shadow, that dark part of our personality we don't want to admit we have, the one we shove down. Those emotions can lead to betrayal if a person doesn't learn how to manage them right. That's why it's important to do some soul searching, get to know yourself, and keep your dark side from messing up your relationships. Betrayal rarely has anything to do with the person who gets betrayed. It's all about the betrayer, their inner doubts, their pain, and the issues they haven't worked through. It's like a mirror that reflects the betrayer's inside world, their fears, hang-ups, and all that jazz. The person being betrayed just reflects the parts of themselves that the betrayer doesn't want to see, the parts they hate in themselves. It's like they're projecting their own junk onto you. The closer people are, the stronger the feelings, and the higher the chance of those unresolved problems, hidden grudges, and fears will lead to betrayal, like a fuel feeding a fire. It ain't just some random thing, it's the result of a long road, all those unresolved arguments and feelings building up. Betrayal rarely comes out of nowhere. It grows slowly, like a fruit ripening on a tree, but realizing it often hits you like a lightning strike, a wake-up call. A person might ignore the red flags for a long time, making excuses, avoiding the tension, until reality smacks them in the face. That's the moment when they realize things ain't how they thought, that their relationship's about to blow up. At the core of betrayal is a split between who someone wants to be and who they really are, between the mask they wear and their true face. That split just gets bigger and bigger until it explodes in actions, words, or inaction, like a crack getting wider and wider, till the whole thing collapses. Sometimes betrayal isn't just one person's fault. It's because of problems in the relationship, a team effort in messing things up, hidden stuff, swallowed feelings, blowing each other off. All that makes fertile ground for betrayal, like weeds choking the good plants. But the real killer is not the act of betrayal itself. It's when trust gets destroyed, when you lose faith in someone you loved and trusted. Because trust is the bedrock of any relationship, the foundation everything else is built on, and when it crumbles, it's almost impossible to fix. It's like a shattered vase, you can glue it back together, but the cracks are always there. Still, betrayal ain't always the end. It can be a wake-up call, a chance to grow, an opportunity to change your life and get tougher. It shows you the weak spots, makes you rethink not just the relationship, but yourself too. Figure out your mistakes and learn from them. Sometimes pain's the only way to see the truth, to take off those rose-colored glasses and look at the world as it is. Everyone's got a shadow, a part of their personality they don't want to admit to, the stuff they keep hidden from themselves and others. It's all our fears, insecurities, envy, grudges, everything that doesn't fit our perfect idea of ourselves. Everything we see is unworthy and unacceptable. Problem is that shadow comes out when we lose it and let those negative emotions control us. It can happen without you noticing, but sooner or later it changes how people see you, especially the folks closest to you and how they treat you. Think about those times someone around you just flipped. A friend who used to be happy for you starts putting you down. A partner who is always supportive starts criticizing everything you do. A coworker who you clicked with suddenly gets cold. You're with the same person, but something's changed inside them, like their personality split in two. Often your success, your confidence, your happiness can accidentally poke at their insecurities, remind them of what they don't have. Maybe they feel small around you, like your life's way better than theirs. Maybe your strength reminds them of their own weaknesses, of their failures and disappointments. But instead of dealing with those feelings, admitting their faults and trying to improve, they subconsciously find someone to blame, shift the responsibility for their problems onto someone else. And that someone's you, because you remind them of what they can't reach. In their head, they start making excuses, false beliefs to justify their feelings, feel like they're right. He's just lucky, not talented. He just got a lucky break. She's changed. She's got a big head. He's not the guy I used to respect. That's how betrayal starts. Not all at once, but little by little. It's a quiet process that starts with twisted thinking, misreading your actions and words, and ends with betrayal. The person driven by their shadow truly believes their version of events, thinks they're the victim. Their brain rewrites reality to justify their action, looks for proof they're right, and then betrayal doesn't even like betrayal to justice, setting things straight. You gotta understand, it's not on you. You ain't responsible for other people's hangups and fears. It's their battle, not yours. When betrayal comes from envy, when someone can't handle your success, it's extra painful and screwed up. Envy is a super nasty enemy that ruins relationships from the inside, like rust eating away at metal. It's not always obvious. It can hide behind a mask of admiration and fake smiles. Carl Jung said that envy happens when a person sees something in someone else that they're missing. Success, confidence, smarts, love, inner peace, whatever. The worst part about envy is that it rarely comes out in the open. A person tries to hide their real feelings so they don't look weak and envious. Instead, it hides behind masks disguised as negativity, snide jokes, passive-aggressive stuff, compliments with sarcasm, slowly pulling away, acting like they don't care about you. Like a friend who used to be stoked for you suddenly acts like they don't care about your wins. Their words have hidden jabs. They try to put you down, diminish your achievements. Even if they supported you before, they're not happy when you succeed. They're waiting for you to screw up so they can feel better about themselves. Your progress reminds them that they're stuck, that their life isn't as great. Instead of using it as motivation, their shadows start seeing you as a threat. Your success is a put-down. Envy turns into annoyance, and annoyance turns into hate, which can turn into betrayal. If they don't stop those feelings, if they don't figure out their internal problems, sooner or later it turns into betrayal, trying to get revenge for their own failures. And the saddest part, it's often not someone who hated you from the start, someone who always treated you bad, but someone who used to be your friend, someone you trusted and loved. Envy isn't just a feeling, it's an inner battle, a war with yourself. It comes from insecurity and feeds on other people's success, like a vampire sucking the energy out of others. It's super strong in close relationships among friends, partners, co-workers, because the closer someone is, the more they remind us of our own unfulfilled possibilities, our dreams and goals. Envy burns quiet, but it gets the job done, ruining relationships from the inside. Their words have hidden jabs, things that put you down. Yeah, you just got lucky, it was a fluke. You just got help, you couldn't have done it alone. Happiness for you seems fake, like they're faking it. Support turns into coldness, indifference, acting like they don't care about your life anymore. A person who's envious stops seeing you as a friend, a close person, and starts seeing you as someone who's taking away their own sense of worth as a competitor to get rid of. It shows up in different ways. They start downplaying your wins, stop sharing their thoughts and feelings because they're scared to look weak, start competing where there used to be friendship and teamwork. But envy's not just a feeling, it's inner pain that's hard to admit, that a person tries to hide even from themselves. And when someone can't deal with that pain, when they can't admit their envy and work on themselves, they start looking for a way out, trying to ease their pain at someone else's expense. Some just pull away, stop talking so they don't have to see someone else succeed. Others start taking action, trying to hurt the person they envy. Someone will start spreading rumors, make schemes to trash your name. Someone will betray you at the worst time, screw you over and ruin your plans. The messed up thing is, betrayal doesn't fix envy. It doesn't bring relief, it just makes it worse, amps up the guilt and shame. After the envious person might feel better for a bit, satisfaction from revenge, but not for long, because the source of their pain isn't you. It's in them, their insecurities. You gotta understand, someone else's envy ain't your fault. You can't control how they feel. It's not about what you did, it's about their weaknesses, their inner issues. So don't try to prove anything to the envious person, explain or justify. Try to change their mind about you. Their problem is their battle, they gotta win it on their own. Your job is to keep going. Don't let someone else's shadow block out your light. Don't let their envy ruin your life. The manipulative mask, betrayal by calculation. Not every betrayal happens because of grudges or envy, because of negative feels or personal baggage. Sometimes it's cold, planned, a calculated move to reach a goal. Those betrayals are the sneakiest, the most hurtful, because they're done by people who wear masks from the start, who pretend to be what they ain't. They seem honest, caring, loyal, or they play their roles to win you over. They know the right words, how to find the right approach, make it look like friendship or a love so they can use you. Carl Jung said that some personalities build a fake image, hiding their true motives, that they put on a mask to hide their true face. They're often charming, easy to like, know how to please, show generosity, give attention, but only when it gets them something, when they can get something back. They seem attentive and caring, always ready to help as long as they're basically getting something from you, as long as you're useful to them. The most important thing about these people is their motives, their selfish intentions. They hide behind that friendly mask. Their affection isn't real, it's just an act. Their kindness isn't honest, it's just a way to reach their goals. Their friendship's temporary, it lasts only as long as they need it. They're around as long as it's useful, as long as you can give them something, as long as they can use you. But as soon as you stop being useful, as soon as they get what they want, the relationship can disappear like you were never there. They just throw you out like you're garbage. Or worse, they use your trust against you, they spill your secrets, spread lies to trash your name and reach their goals. This ain't emotional betrayal caused by feelings, it's betrayal for profit. A cold game based on selfish motives. It ain't about feelings, it's just a way to get what they want, a tool to get what they need. These people see relationships as a tool they can use and throw away, like used up stuff. For them, trust is something you use to manipulate people and toss aside when you're done with it. What makes it so hard is spotting these people. They're pros at hiding, skilled manipulators. They know how to hide behind masks, play with your feelings, gain your sympathies, charm you. They know how to win your trust, but there's always one sign that shows up sooner or later. Their loyalty's temporary, it only lasts as long as it benefits them. If someone's only around when it's convenient, when they're getting something out of it, they ain't a friend, a partner, or an ally. They're just passing through, using you. They're just a temporary rider that will ditch you soon. The key is not giving these people the key to your weaknesses, not revealing your secrets, not trusting them. Betrayal's revealing, about removing masks, busting the lies. Betrayal's always painful, leaves scars, but it brings a truth. It opens your eyes to reality. It destroys illusions and shows people as they really are without the BS. It doesn't mean you're weak, it just says something about the person who betrayed you. Yeah, the pain will pass, the wounds will heal, but the question is, what did you learn from it? Does betrayal make you meaner, colder, or wiser and more perceptive? Teach you how to read people? The bottom line is, pay attention to how people treat you in different times, trust actions, not words. Don't hold on to those who don't value you. Real friends and family don't betray, they don't use you, they don't disappear, they don't change their attitude depending on what's going on. They're always there. Betrayal's not the end, it's a lesson you gotta learn so you can move on. The faster you learn it, the easier it'll be. Have you dealt with betrayal? What helped you get through it? So we've unpacked the layers of betrayal, haven't we? From the subtle red flags to the calculated stabs in the back, it's a minefield out there. But here's the burning question. What happens after the betrayal? Can trust ever truly be rebuilt? And are some relationships simply beyond repair? These are the questions we'll be tackling in our next video. I've got some shocking insights and real-life stories that will blow your mind. But before we get there, I'm curious. What's your betrayal story? Head down to the comments and share your experience. Your story might just help someone else heal. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next discussion. You never know when these insights will come in handy in your own life.